They came with a Bible in one hand and fire in the other, crosses on their armor, oil on their breath, calling themselves saviors, while cities turned to ash beneath their feet. Yeah. They painted heaven on the side of the bombers, then baptized the missiles in the language of honor. Stars on the flag, but blood on the doctrine. Children in rubble while presidents talking freedom. They scream through mechanical thunder, yet every liberation leaves another land under. Another mother digging bones from the sand, another tyrant shaking hands with Uncle Sam. They quote Christ while the drones circle villages, preach forgiveness while funding the killing fields. The cross on the chest don't sanctify murder. Yeshua walked barefoot, not behind destroyers. What gospel is this? What scripture permits the burning of nations to tighten your grip? You cannot plant peace through the mouths of rifles. The Prince of Peace never commanded disciples to rain death from the clouds on the poor and forgotten. Department of War, calling itself righteous. Department of Death, hiding behind silence. Yahweh hears the crying in the smoke-filled night, while politicians turn genocide into fights for rights. And somewhere beyond the fire and grief, Yeshua weeps, asking, where is the Department of Peace? Yeah, history dripping from the sword like oil. Empires rise by turning human souls into soil. From stolen lands to the deserts overseas, the same machine feeding off suffering and greed. Crusaders wearing polished lies like halos, marching into nations with contracts and payloads. Calling it democracy, calling it defense, but the graveyards speak a far more honest sentence. How many prophets were buried as traitors for daring to question the language of saviors? Truths were chained in the dark because truth is dangerous. The kingdom's built on sparks. The cameras added pain into patriotic theater. Manufactured enemies make the war drums louder, and the people consume it like holy communion. Never noticing fear became the new religion. Yeshua said, blessed are the peacemakers, not blessed are the war makers. Not blessed are the empire builders, not blessed are the merchants selling death to children. If Christ returned today, would he stand beside the tanks or kneel beside the broken? Would he bless the missiles or wash the feet of the victims? Tell me, hypocrites, when did Caesar become the Messiah? They build monuments while the widows build coffins and wave flags above the graves they profit from. Every bomb drop echoes through generations, trauma becoming inheritance for nations. The earth remembers every scream in the darkness, every child erased by collateral targets. You can bury the truth beneath headlines and gold, but heaven keeps records no government controls. And maybe the greatest lie ever spoken is convincing the world violence heals what is broken, because hatred creates only deeper despair. A cycle of vengeance poisoning the air. The real revolution, not conquest, not domination, but mercy strong enough to disarm a civilization. Department of Peace, imagine that vision. No more feeding the gods of division. No more crosses hanging over invasion. No more scriptures twisted for occupation. Yahweh is not hiding inside your war machine. Yeshua is not marching where the innocent scream. The Prince of Peace never came to glorify grief. He came to end the sword. So tell me, America, why does your empire fear peace?